Just like that, the new year is upon us and it's time to start making some resolutions and hopefully keeping them. Happy New Year to everybody. It's been a little while since I've been featured in a video, and let me say it is great to be back. As we enter the year 2023, there are a number of different things to look forward to and others not so much. In this video, we will go over what to expect for the year 2023 and a look back at 2022. Will rate hikes continue? Are we going to be in a recession or are we in one already? Will Tom Brady finally retire his football career? That's right, all of your questions will be answered with the crystal ball that we have right here. Hang tight for the rest of the video if you want to know which stocks to short and which to long.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Not really. But before we get into the video, my name is, in case everybody forgot, Makita, and I'm here with Moskalenko Brothers. As you guys know from our previous videos, we cover topics on the economy, business, and generally the financial world. From the latest Federal Reserve policy to the biggest scandal on Wall Street, we're here for it. And if it sounds like something you are interested in hearing about, then make sure you hit like and subscribe. It would really help out the channel and allow us to continue doing what we're doing. Without further ado, let's dive right in. 2022 was one heck of a roller coaster ride. Sky-high inflation, soaring interest rates, the rise and fall of the real estate market, and significant job cuts across the board. Billionaires are bleeding with their net worths plummeting by billions of dollars, and perhaps one of the worst investments was made by one of the wealthiest men in the world. To give you an idea of what went on in the stock market last year, here are some of the stats. The tech sector was hit the hardest, no doubt, with the Nasdaq being down 30% for the year. The Dow Jones Index was down 8.6% for the year. The S&P 500 was down 18% for the year. Apple and Amazon both lost over $800 billion in market cap. That's like saying 8 Intels or 10 PayPals were wiped from the face of the earth. These two companies were the biggest losers in the market cap amount. Stock market losses are expected to persist through the year or until the Fed lets up. I don't think we're in any position to have any predictions on which stocks will perform and which will flop. I will leave that to Jim Cramer. For the year 2022, energy, healthcare, and defense stocks were the biggest winners. Tech, automakers, real estate, and crypto performed the worst. Investors' confidence in crypto took a hit after the FTX scandal, and we might not see crypto rebounding for a while. It's possible to see rebounding in some of these other sectors, but given how many people are being let go, it's hard to be sure. Not a great year for the stock market. Actually, let me rephrase. It was an absolutely terrible year for the stock market. If you're still holding the line, then I salute you. If you sold at the top, I bet you're loving this, aren't you? This time period where everybody's afraid is an excellent opportunity for those who are looking to start investing. There's no better time to invest than when there's great fear among the general public. Stocks are being sold at a huge discount, and with proper research, you can put together a well-diversified and strong portfolio. As the doctor says, it will get worse before it gets better. I believe more job cuts are inevitable. The Fed is hinting at more rate hikes on the horizon, and the CPI data for November came in at 7.1%, which means it's coming down, but just not as fast as the Fed hoped. Corporations are preparing for the recession, and more headlines are emerging announcing more job cuts. Amazon has announced that they plan to eliminate 18,000 jobs, which is a lot higher than what they were shooting for than the initial 10,000. Another highlight from Amazon's neck of the woods is Bezos telling consumers to hold off making significant purchases in preparation for the year ahead. He is quoted saying, "If you're an individual considering purchasing a big screen TV, you might want to wait, hold on to your money and see what transpires." As you can see, not a lot of people have a bright outlook on the year ahead of us. Salesforce also announced 8,000 jobs would be cut, amounting to 10% of their workforce. Both Salesforce and Amazon admitted that they hired too quickly during the pandemic, so now excess needs to be trimmed. Just yesterday on the 5th, the Dow Jones closed 300 points lower because strong jobs data points to more rate hikes. For the housing market sector, it's not looking so great. Mortgage brokers have been hit hard with demand for mortgages falling to record lows as well as refinancing. Real estate companies like Zillow and Redfin cut hundreds of jobs in 2022. Fellow realtors out there are going to have to roll up their sleeves this year. Did you know that 37% of the real estate agents were not able to make their rent in November 2022? The National Association of Realtors saw its membership rise to an all-time high of 1.56 million in 2021. Back when real estate was booming like it was the roaring 20s, everybody wanted to get their license and get in on some of the action, but are yet to see any. Unfortunately, that is a harsh reality of this business and why most agents give up on the profession within the first 2 years of getting licensed. Properties are not selling like they used to, and inventory is climbing, so it takes a lot more work and marketing is required to get a property sold. Here's the breakdown of the numbers. This data is from November 2022. The number of for sale listings was up 46.6% from 1 year earlier. The number of sold listings decreased 46.5% year over year. The average sold price per square footage was down 2.3%. The average days on market showed an upward trend, an increase of 90% compared to the previous year. The November 2022 months of inventory based on closed sales of 2.7 was increased by 169.7%. Mortgage rates are still high, floating around the 6.4% mark for the 30-year fixed. For the housing sector, I don't believe that we should really be expecting anything different than what we got in the second half of 2022. However, that doesn't change the fact that the best time to buy a home is when you can afford it. The wrong time to buy a home for somebody can be the best time for you. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if this is of any value to you, and if not, do so anyways. We'll be bringing you guys many more videos this year, and if there's anything you would like to see, feel free to comment below. Happy New Year, and as always, stay safe and stay informed.